On night and weekend games, the remote parking lot is located at 3900 North Rockwell. For details, visit Cubs.com.
New pitcher is left-hander Frank Garces. 5'11", 175. He made his major league debut and was pretty good. 15 appearances last year and an ERA of 2. Signed originally by the Rangers in 2009. Facing Rizzo with Soler at first and 2 outs. Long run over by the third baseman. Spangenberg can't make the catch.
They're playing a shift on Rizzo, so no help for Spangenberg. He's the only one on that side. He's got a real shot at getting to that ball. That's a very tough angle in a tough sky and a fairly predictable result. So Rizzo stays alive, and of course a big part of the story for Anthony Rizzo last year was how good he was against left-handed pitching after really struggling the prior season. A very modest lead for Soler over there at first base. Chance for Buddy Black to see how his young left-hander competes against a very dangerous left-handed hitter.
So we get, 40-man rosters, spring rosters for each game from each team. We usually get a travel roster or a list of minor leaguers who are available, and invariably, once every other day, we see 1 or 2 players who are not on any of those lists. And that's the case with Mr. Garces today. This time, Spangenberg makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Leadoff homer by Alcantara, 1-0 Cubs after 6. Let's send it to our downtown Chicago studios for more with our Chris Bowden.
Len, thanks very much. San Diego Padres skipper Bud Black has an interesting connection to the Cubs. Ex-Cubs manager Ricky Renteria spent 2 seasons as Black's bench coach, while the current Cubs manager Joe Maddon worked alongside the Padres bench boss in 2002. When they were both part of the World Series winning Angels coaching staff. So when the Cubs made a change back in November, Black knew it was a tough choice for all involved.
The two of them realized that in this game, there are no guarantees, and it's a tough business. And I think the world of both those guys. I was with both of them about the same period of time. Joe in Anaheim for a number of years. Ricky was one of my coaches for a number of years. I know both. They're both great baseball men. They both get it, what happened. They both understand that in this business, there are a lot of things that, come across your plate that are tough. And, in Ricky's case, he's handling like Ricky does, like a man, stand up. I know Joe, his situation in Tampa, how that played out, and the Cubs, wanting to talk with Joe. That wasn't easy for Joe. It wasn't, based on his respect for the position of manager. But I think both guys understand at the end that this can be a very tough business at times.
Wednesday night at 9 Central, some late night Cactus League action. We're back here on CSN. The Cubs under the lights against the Seattle Mariners.
The Seattle Mariners. Yeah, the Cubs kicked their ass 12-10 and a team. And after that, the Blackhawks lost to the Stars. So I'm just hoping the Cubs will have a good game. This team.
Second year home of the Cubs. Left-hander Felix Doubront. Cubs leading by 1 here in the 7th.
Numbers not good for Felix so far this spring in 3 games. He's pitched to a 12 ERA, 15 hits allowed in 6 innings. Obviously a very small sample.
David, this is the last inning.
Came into this camp was a candidate for the 5th spot in the rotation. Obviously that's not going to happen. Well, I assume it's not going to happen. I guess trades could alter that some.
Some changes for the Cubs. New outfield: Lake, Caesar, and Sweeney left to right. Good to see Matt back in action after dealing with a left ankle issue. Mike Baxter's now at first for Rizzo. Lefty to lefty in the 1-1 to Amarista. That's a ground ball into left past Mike Olt. I do. Big plans on the off day tomorrow?
You know, there was some talk about possibly taking a drive to the Grand Canyon.
But intriguing.
Nothing has been firmed up.
Okay. You been?
Have not.
It's worth it. Just the drive there and back. Beautiful. Could be 2. Nice snag by Olt, but they can't turn it.
Yeah, hoping for 2, but you settle for 1 on a ball like that. Well struck. A great pick by Mike Olt.
So it's Pena, switch hitting infielder, now playing second.
Online, and it seems like one of the things to do there is to ride a donkey, a burro, and take a trail ride, but I think you have to line that up well in advance. I think that's kind of a popular deal.
You've got connections. Sure, you can
it looks a little
somebody.
dicey. They're right on the kind of on the edge, where if the burro was a little annoyed that he might just, you know, kind of
you have to be
toss
nice.
you, yeah.
You have to be nice to the burro. You hiked Pestua Peak. Did you have a Sherpa and everything? Did I hire somebody to carry up all the supplies?
Thought about spending the night halfway up. People go up and down that mountain like they're goats. And they run up and down. I don't know how they do it.
I saw an article. There's a woman who has basically done that hike every day for like 17 years. And I think she's like in her 60s.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Strike called 3-1 to Pena. 15,206. A sellout here at Sloan Park. Strike called, 3-2.
Good 3-1 there. Got a strike, but didn't throw him a cookie.
Runner goes, and Pena fouls.
You're going to climb the mountain tomorrow?
I might do Pinnacle Peak, which is more of a hike.
South Mountain?
Trail.
Is that South Mountain?
No, Pinnacle Peak's north. North Scottsdale. Yeah, I'm gonna try something different. And as I said before, there will be a nap in my future. Hit well, and it's caught by Lake. Almonte will scamper back to first. Padres have hit into some tough luck.